guys, it's me. So just wanted to give you a little bit of an update. Obviously, I've been kind of silent on my social medias, obviously YouTube and TikTok as well. Just wanted to give you guys an update, kind of like, let you know I'm alive. But on a serious note, I've been going through some stuff. A lot of self-reflecting, a lot of kind of just, mental health, some setbacks here and there. But as of right now, I am doing, in my opinion, much better. I feel like I'm not 100% back to normal, but we're getting there. But I've just been, a little bit of I kind of feel like I've rushed through trying to get over stuff recently. I won't go into too much detail, obviously. Want to try to keep as much private as I can, unless, you're a very close friend, then you know what I'm talking about. But, yeah, not going to be blasting all of that all over this. It's really, in all fairness, nobody's business but my own. And you guys also, I don't feel like really care. At least not in like the bad sense of like, you're just here for books. That's all we want to hear is books. Which, again, I'm all for. But obviously right now, it's a little rough. Gosh, where was I going with this? So yes, life updates. Obviously, with everything kind of going on right now with me, just kind of looking to take a bit of a step back. Not to say that I'm not going to stop posting, on TikTok and on YouTube. I definitely want to keep doing that as it's fun and it's a nice creative outlet for me. It is a huge stress reliever for me. And I just really enjoy it. I love, finding book talk friends. I love the YouTube book community, slowly itching my way into it. I feel like YouTube book channels are a little harder to get into. I don't know, maybe that's just my opinion. But definitely all of my friends on Book Talk. If you haven't seen me yet on Book Talk, definitely go check me out. You can find my socials down at the bottom in the link below. But yeah, so when it comes to, my TikTok, Book Talk, and my YouTube channel, definitely, I feel like for right now at least, I'm going to probably be holding back on how frequently I upload. So rather than every week, I'm probably going to be posting every other week. And the reason I say that is just because it'll give me time to put more effort into my videos than I feel like I'm doing now. And not to say that I'm not putting 100% effort into it, because I put 100% in everything I do. But I feel like I'm rushing through a lot of my videos. Like this one in particular, I feel like I have to quickly tell you what I'm about because I have other stuff to do. But no, I want to start taking more time with why I choose the books that I do. Especially as we get farther into the year and as I get closer to books that I really do want to talk about. Like there are a couple of series that I'm going to be covering. One of them is the Stage Dive series, and then the other one is the Outlander series. I definitely want to take my time when talking about those books, just because those two series in particular mean a lot to me. And they've gotten me through some really rough times. I mean, again, like I said, I've been going through a lot of stuff recently, and I've found myself just kind of diving back into those stories. They are, how to say it that of being weird. They're kind of like my at-home stories. My comfort books, I guess is what you could call them. And so yeah, so those are my comfort books. Definitely could talk about a video about that. But obviously that's for a later time. More ideas that filter. But I've just been diving back into those. But back to the topic. I want to take my time making my videos because I want you guys to be able to enjoy it, for us to be able to have a nice, relaxed conversation like we're having right now. Especially as I even more so as I get into manga, because I know that a lot of book readers out there who have kind of an interest in anime and manga but don't really know where to start, as they don't know what stories they would like. I would definitely love to take my time in just kind of exploring and being able to advise properly on the types of manga that I feel like people would like based off of the kind of genres of books that they like. Especially when it comes to the romance, when it comes to, your regular slice of life, on obviously your period pieces, everything. I'm definitely a connoisseur of them all, and I just want to be able to take my time explaining the story, talking about the stories, the characters, the writing, the artwork, especially when it comes to manga. But yeah, so I just want to be able to take a step back so I can, put my all in the video appropriately, while still giving myself enough personal time to, be able to decompress, and, just enjoy my work. Not to say that, YouTube has kind of made me drained me, because it hasn't. And it's the same thing with TikTok. It really hasn't. It's just, being able to take the time and appropriately make content. Because obviously, as any creator knows, whether you're on TikTok, whether you're on YouTube, whether you're anywhere, streamer, all of it, that it takes time to create really good content. And yes, sometimes that means uploading a little less frequently, but at the end of the day, when you do post your stuff, you are much more proud of the product that you put out there, because that you gave it your all, that you gave it enough attention and enough ample time for it to be great. Obviously, guys, this isn't for me, at least right now, going to be a forever thing. I loved posting weekly, but right now, just with time management and my mental health, I really want to be able to take a step back, continue to work on myself, and check in with me, take care of me, and then of course work on my stuff, because I really do. I love making TikToks on Book Talk. I love interacting with the Book Talk community. It's great. YouTube Book Talk, YouTube, BookTube, yeah, BookTube. There you go. BookTube, definitely really excited to jump back into there. I'm just really excited to just continue this creative journey, guys. But like I said, gotta take care of me first. I am, very important. Whoa. That's a little condescending. And also, guys, I just, I figured that I'd make something really small, really short. Just, kind of letting you know, hey, I'm doing okay. Just, dealing with life as one does. But yeah, no, it's been a journey, that's for sure. But I will say that I'm very confident that I'm coming out a much stronger person than I was previously. I'm gaining more confidence as well. That's been a huge plus for me recently, if you can tell. On the note of being a creator, just to be real, it has been kind of a scary thing for me, putting myself out here like that. And I feel like it's because when you make content, you kind of have to be real. And not to say I'm not real all the time, but just, I guess what I mean is you have to be very vulnerable. And as someone who has a lot of issues with being vulnerable, creating has kind of exposed me to being vulnerable. When in reality, me posting my videos and having everybody see the world, everybody in the world see this stuff, it's just me. I'm just this really fun, silly goofball who loves anime, who loves to read, and I am absolutely obsessed with video games. So yeah, I mean, that's just me, and so it's definitely just inspiring to be able to do this. The person that comes to mind when I think about just kind of getting over that fear of the unknown, especially when it comes to being a creator, is Markiplier. I love Markiplier. I've actually been watching Markiplier since the very beginning. I've I've been a fan of a lot of the old school YouTubers, and they have all been very, very inspiring to me. Markiplier being one of them, but I love his message of, you know, basically like putting out content and being afraid of failure, to don't be afraid of failure, because what you're doing, you know, you have no, like, you know, previous experience or previous like comparisons to compare yourself to. So everything you put out there, you're gonna put out there, and don't be afraid to give it your all, because, you know, you should. At least, I'm pretty sure I'm butchering his whole message, but anybody that knows Markiplier or understands or has heard that speech before that he does give, it's very true. It's very, very true. And a good friend of mine messaged me a video of him saying that exact speech, which actually really inspired me to definitely just want to start getting back into the groove of things again, because I feel like I have let a lot of my fear and anxiety kind of ruled my life so far, and I feel like I've let it run rampant, especially when it comes to my content and my YouTube channel. For me, it's at first I was like, oh, this is gonna be just something fun for me to do, and then it suddenly was like, oh, people are following me, I have to keep up with the followers, I have to cater to what the followers want, I have to, you know, why am I not gaining, you know, a lot of foot track in YouTube? Should I maybe do more stuff on Book Talk? And I mean, who knows? I'm still figuring it out, and I feel like that's the whole point, though, of being a creator, especially a brand new one like myself. I mean, we're kind of, you know, just trying to figure out life. Just to figure out life, figure out this platform and how it works, what the algorithms will do. So it's just kind of like having the patience, but also having, you know, the gung-ho, the chutzpah to get everything done. And I definitely feel like I've got that. I've definitely got that, especially now. So, but yeah, guys. Probably going to be posting, not next week, obviously, this video will be posted this week, and then obviously the following week is when I will get ready to start posting again. And next week I think I'm going to do a manga vibes video, just because right now with reading books, that was another thing of why I wanted to do it every other week, is that I want to give myself time to read a book, to enjoy the book, and then to talk about the book. Usually it does take me about 2 to 3 weeks to read a new book. I will mention, though, I have kind of jumped off the book binge, just because, you know, mental health reasons. A lot of the times for me, like, while reading a book is great for escaping, and I've escaped into, you know, a couple of good books recently, which is great. But sometimes it's really hard to just kind of keep the imagination going when my mental health has been kind of, to put it in very light terms, in the shitter. So I kind of have been getting lost into video games again, which honestly I feel like definitely would also be a fun thing to talk about. Who knows? But I've kind of jumped back onto the video game playing train, so haven't done too much reading except for in the morning before I go to my day job, which has still been very fruitful. I still get through at least like 10, 20 pages maybe. You know, in the morning I usually read for like an hour and a half. So, but I just definitely want to just take my time, be able to pick a book that I'm going to enjoy talking about, but also I don't want to rush through the book. But when it comes to manga, obviously those are a little bit quicker to talk about. They're also, for my opinion, not a lot more fun. A lot more. Oof. Grammar. But I feel like I feel like talking about manga is, in essence for me, it hits kind of a niche for me, just because I feel like not a lot of people out there talk about their favorite manga based off of, like, you know, either kind of romance tropes that they like, or book genres that they like. So I definitely want to just kind of scan and peruse my collection and see if maybe we could talk about, you know, some of them, and, you know, dive a little bit more into their stories and their character tropes and what, you know, makes me think of, you know, whatever. So, but yeah, guys, just like I said, wanted to keep you guys in the loop, let you know what's going on, let you know the new game plan. Very excited to keep going on this journey with you guys. Again, thank you so much to all of you who have been very supportive of me. I absolutely appreciate it. But yeah, so I mean, if you haven't already, go ahead, click like, subscribe, go check out my other videos, comment about, you know, what you think about the book, or like what your thoughts may be on the book if you haven't read the book but are interested, or just whatever tickles your fancy about books. I'm always looking for book recommendations, always. So definitely, if you do happen to watch the video and you think of a book that's either similar or, you know, something that I would like, go ahead, drop it in the comments. I'll definitely put it on my TBR list. And then if you do have the time, go ahead, check out my TikTok or my book talk channel. Well, it's kind of like a mix. I'm doing voiceover stuff on it as well as book talk stuff. More so book talk stuff than voiceover stuff, but I kind of want to find a balance for that. So stay tuned. Stay tuned, friends. So yeah, guys, but again, thank you so much. Like, subscribe, do all the things, and I'll catch you next time.